Hello friends, in my this video I am going to discuss one concept related to pattern programming. Okay, so you might have done different types of pattern programming like programming related to stars, or that may be related to alphabets, or that may be related to numbers, like that. So in most of the programming, pattern based programming, we use one for loop for rows, that is I for int I equal to something like that, and there is internal one loop we will use that generally we take for int j equal to something. Okay, so basically with two variables most of the time our job is done, but there is one very popular programming for which obviously you require four variable. That is, this is one of the way. Okay, you can make some other way for solving this particular problem also, so that I have given the name like four variable approach in pattern programming, which is going to be very helpful not only for this particular pattern programming case but for some other competitive programming too, which may appear in your service, different service based companies like TCS or Cognizant or Infosys Power Programmer, etc, etc. Okay, so what is that? Just try to understand with this particular pattern. Okay, so suppose I am giving you 9 as input, then what should happen? This particular pattern should be printed, that is in the first row 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, then from 9 in descending order 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1, then in the next row 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, two nines which are present in the middle will basically be removed, and then 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1, then these two eights will be removed, and then in the next row will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, then space 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 7 6 5 4 3 2 1, like that it should go. So what is the simplest way? I am telling you one of the simplest way to solve this particular problem. So what you do, see, very simple. Basically, suppose my input is 3, then the first row should be 1 2 3, then 3 2 1, then here 1 2, and here 2 1, that is middle 3, these will be removed, and then here 1, here 1. Okay, so basically this is the way. So what is happening, there is one simple pattern which is it is following, just try to understand. See, initially no space, then here two spaces, then here four spaces, like that it is going, right? So what you can do, I loop will obviously basically your input is 3, then see 3 rows. If your input is 9, see 9 rows. So I loop is no doubt for int I equal to 1, I less than equal to 9, I plus plus. Obviously this is I loop. And j loop, how it will go generally, like how we write. See here, j loop will go from where to where. See, if you consider like this, so see, j is basically there are 9. If suppose there are input, if you are giving input as 9, then a number of rows are 9 only, but number of columns are, you just count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18, that is double number of columns. So j loop will go according to that. Now what you do, you just apply this logic. Okay, if j less than or equal to x, or j greater than equal to y, then only we are going to print these particular values, otherwise we will print space. And in each iteration, for each I value we will increase the x and y value. So how it will work, see, initially you have to assume x equal to, like here for this particular case, x equal to the index position is corresponding to this column. If suppose j is starting from 1, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so basically you define x equal to 9 and y equal to 9 itself. Okay, that means I am talking about this particular example. Generally how you define x equal to, if j loop is starting from 1, the suppose you are writing for int j equal to 1, then in that case what you do, you define x equal to a and y equal to a. Okay, where a is our input. Otherwise, if suppose if x equal to a, y will be equal to a plus 1 when the index there is j is starting from 1. Otherwise, suppose your j is starting from 0, then see this particular index is coming at 8th, right? So your x will be basically a minus 1 and y will be basically the next column is basically this particular, this is basically a. Okay, now you just see how it is working. So basically if j less than equal to x, that is less than equal to, that is in the first case when you are considering the first row. So suppose our column index starting from 0, so x equal to a minus 1, where what is our a? Our a is 9. So basically j, what we do, j less than equal to 9, that means 9 minus 1 is 8, right? Because I told you if j is starting from 0, then x will be a minus 1, or j greater than equal to y is equal to a is what, 9, right? So basically j less than equal to j greater than equal to 9, then we are going to print, that means whole row will be basically printed. But in the next iteration, in case of I, what you do x minus minus, you decrement x and do y plus plus. Okay, so in that case what will happen, so in the next iteration, for that is for second row, what will happen, now x is basically decremented, so j less than equal to 7, or j greater than equal to y is incremented, so 10, right? See here, this particular column that is corresponding to 7, see 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 7, right? So if j less than equal to 7, then only it will print, so that means particular this part. And j greater than equal to 10, 10th is basically this particular column na. If you if your starting index of j is 0, okay, so it will take j greater than equal to 10, will take care of this particular part. Okay, like that in next iteration too it will happen. So just remember this particular part, if j less than equal to x or j greater than equal to y, you have to check this condition, and in each iteration of the I loop or the row, you have to do x minus minus y plus. That's all. So basically how we can do this programming, let me show you the code also. So basically see, if our input is 9, then first we have to create this particular array, right, which is basically consisting of the elements 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, then 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. So for that what I have done, see here the code, very simple, import java.util.star. First I am importing the util package in Java to take input from the user. Basically I am using here scanner class. If you want, you can use buffer reader also, no issue in that, but generally we prefer to use scanner class, because in buffer reader we have to write mode, right? So basically then class example, I have given the class name as example. You can give your choice class name, then public static void main string args. Okay, so the name does not matter, basically args or arsg, both in both case code will compile. Then scanner obj equal to new scanner system.in, we are creating the object in the scanner class. Then int a equal to obj.next int. Okay, so basically I am taking the input from the user. Then int l equal to s star 2. Why? Because our first we have to create this array, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, then 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. So what is the length? Length is basically 2 times the input, right? So basically a equal to a into 2, or 2 star a you can write. Then int b equal to new int l. We are creating an array of length l. Then int temp equal to 0. Later we are going to use this variable. Okay, so basically see, for int I equal to 1, I less than equal to a, I plus plus, b of I minus 1 equal to I, then temp plus plus. Basically this particular part is completely forming this particular array, which is basically, suppose user gives 3 as input, then the array will form 1 2 3 3 2 1. If user gives 9 as input, then the array will be formed 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, then 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1, like that. Okay, you can clearly understand this, just write on it if you are unable to understand. Then for int I equal to a, I greater than equal to 1, I minus minus, that is this particular decreasing part it is handling. Then b of temp plus plus equal to I. All right, now what I am doing, as I told you, that two variables I have to define, x equal to a minus 1, y equal to a. If your starting index of j is 0, I am using here j equal to 0 index, so that I have defined x equal to a minus 1, y equal to a. Generally in matrix or in Java, index starting from 0, right? So that I am just doing that. So basically system.out.println, here I am just making, just to give gap in between my input and output. Then for int I equal to 1, I less than equal to I plus plus, this will take care of the rows. And then for int j equal to 0, j less than equal to 2 star a minus 1 j plus plus, because if our input is a, that means number of rows is going to be a, but number of columns is going to be 2a. So as my index is starting from 0, so the last column will be 2 star a minus 1, obviously, right? Then here we are checking the condition, if j less than equal to x or j greater than equal to y. If it is satisfying, I am simply printing my array element corresponding to that jth index, that is system.out.print b of j with one space, else system.out.print two spaces. Okay, see, in each case two space will come, right? Basically, see, for second line, for 2 9s it will be replaced by space, so I have given here two space. Okay, so bracket close, then x minus minus y plus plus. Observe where it is written. It is written outside the j loop. Don't write inside the j loop, otherwise you will get some other kind of pattern which will not follow your particular output. So x minus minus y plus plus you have to do for the I, or for the each iteration of the row. Okay, that is for this particular outer for loop we have to do every time. Then system.out.println, because for each row we have to go to the next line, right? So basically, and according to that, bracket close, simple code, simple idea, which is going to be very helpful. So let me show you the simulation. Let me go to command prompt, then cd java, then java c example.java, then java example. Suppose let me give 3 as input. See how it is printing 1 2 3 3 2 1 in the first row, then 1 2 space space 2 1 in the second row, then in the third row 1 space 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 1. Okay, in each row two spaces are increasing, so that I have given there two spaces, right? So like here, suppose let me give 9 as input. See how beautifully pattern is printing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, then 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. In the next row 2 spaces coming, in the next row 4 spaces coming, in the next row like that 6 spaces coming, like that. Okay, so I hope you understood the algorithm, because the algorithm is important. If you are able to understand the algorithm, you can implement the same program in your favorable language, whether that may be Java or C or C++ or MATLAB or Python, whatever. I am going to post the same code in the comment section of my this video. If you want, you can check there. Thank you for watching.